Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to penetrate this machine called the LazyAdmin, which is provided us by the TryHackMe. And I have already done the basic nmap scan because it always takes a time to do the nmap scan, so I have done the scan already. And here we get some information about some of the ports. That port 22 is running on this machine, and it is running OpenSSH version 7.2, which is not a vulnerable version, and also it's running HTTP in Apache server, and it is running also a non-vulnerable version which is 2.4. And let us go visit the port 80 and let us see what we find over there. So we get into the default page, so let us go and run a go buster and search directory, and I will use the common.txt, which is which is the fastest text we can go through, and I am going to make the thread as 30 so that the scan process become a little faster. And let us see if we find any directory which might be helpful for us. So let us wait until the GoBuster gives us some result about any directory that we can use. So there is an interesting directory that we got, that is a directory called content. So let us give a visit to the directory. So now it's interesting that we found something called the sweet rice CMS. So I think this machine has an sweet CMS called sweet rice. The first thing first I always do is to check the source code of this machine, and let us see that if we find any information about the version of this machine. So I don't think that we are getting any information while visiting the source code. So I think this could be a vulnerable CMS, due to as it could be a old version of the sweet rice. So let me do a search exploit, and sweet and there are some important things that we can use. There are two types of vulnerabilities, that is arbitrary file upload and arbitrary file download. So we can try to use those vulnerability, but as I have already completed this machine, so this both of this file upload and file download doesn't work. So there was also, I searched something when I did a Google search about the CVEs of this machine and anything about backup, which we also found from the search exploit results, also that we can also get a backup disclosure. So I found that there is an CVE that we can use for this machine, which shows us all the backup of the MySQL server. So let me do that and get to the MySQL server. So we can do that by just going to this directory, and here we will find the MySQL backup right over here. And if we get into this directory, and we will find the MySQL backup thing right over here. So I have already downloaded this backup, and let me show you guys. Here is the backup of this machine. So while searching this machine, I got this insert into statement for this MySQL, and while going to line by line to this machine, I got something, a very interesting thing, that there is a role which is admin and a username that is manager, and a hash that we can use. There is a hash that we can crack and we can use to get onto this machine. But the problem is that I don't know how to get into the machine. Means I don't know where to get the login page into. So I search something like Sweet Rice login page. It's showing me something else, so let me do something like this: Sweet Rice login page, and I should find the file path, or I can also find the file path using the Python script or the exploit which we found using the search exploit, and we can view into it, which I've already copied into my this working directory, and it is named e.py. So let me open that file and let me see if I get the where we can find the login page. So here is the directory where we can get the login page. So let me go back into this and get not IAS, it will be AS. So here we got, I think we got the login page. So it's taking a little time, and the password what we got was manager, and let us crack the hash using the crack station, which is the fastest way you can crack into a hash. So let me open this once again, and here is the hash file. Let me copy this and go into crack station. Let me paste this hash over here. I'm not a robot, and crack this hash. So we get a password, that is password 123. By using this password over here, so we are able to use this password to get onto the dashboard or Sweet Rice CMS. So after this, I tried to use the script which I have shown you earlier. That script was not able to upload a file. That script was able to upload a file, but the path where it was uploading the file, the path was not available in this CMS. So I found another way to upload my malicious code. I went into ads. Here I got this. Let me delete and show you this from the first. So I did something like I make a name hack.php over here, and after this I give it a PHP code. That will be a simple system function which is going to use the get method and use the variable cmd to accept any command, and it will execute the command. So let me save this, and it has been saved. So after that, I found that if we get into the content then inc, then we will find this directory called ads, and in here we will get this hack.php.php. So after this, what I did was I went into the pen test monkeys website and got a Python shell. So here is the Python shell. Let me copy this and I open this, give it the path and paste my thing over here. Went back to the terminal. First of all, get me my IP address, and this is the IP address, the VPN's IP address, and let me copy this and change this IP address over here. It was not copied. I don't know, it is only happening to my terminal multiplexer, or this is the common problem. Sometimes it doesn't get copied all the files. So after this, let me create a nmap listener and run this code, and the code didn't work as it's supposed to be. Let me run it once again. It's not running. Should had been running, because last time it was running. Did I made any mistake in this code? 1 2 3 4, the port is correct, sub process is also correct. And it's not running. Let me delete the whole thing again and try to do this from the beginning. So cmd and cmd, it is going to need the Python script. Let me paste it over here, and I just need to change this and try to run it. I think copy this again. Change this IP over here. I change this IP. Let us run. The code is not getting executed. So let me try something else, or so guys, as over here the Python script is not running, so we can do something else. We can try to run PHP code directly over here. So let me try that. So as you can see, this is a JavaScript, and we could do something to trick it. So let me try. So first of all, let me paste the script which I am going to use. Name this hack1, and I think that this might not need anything else to get run. Just the PHP brackets, and it might run directly. So I need to change the IP address. IP address. So let me start the netcat listener again. Let us go back to this page. No, it's not running. So can we upload a web cell directly over here? So let me get a web cell. So users say web cell php, and we are going to use php reverse cell. So let me copy this and let me go back over. Let me delete these things, we don't need this. So let me name this hack1 again, paste the script, come back here and change the IP address. Let me change this IP address. Let me check the IP address once again. My IP address was this. Let me copy the IP address, paste the IP address, and I think it's going to work right now. So let me create a map listener once again. Sorry, netcat listener, not nmap listener. So let me start running this again, and this time we got a cell. So the basic thing, let me go back to the home directory and check out IT guys directory. Let me check if I get the user flag, and here is the user flag. So I got the user flag. Let me copy this and submit the user flag. So I've submitted the user flag. Let me go back. So let me check if I'm allowed to use any sudo commands. So here is some interesting things that we can use sudo perl, and we can also use this pl without any password to let us check what's inside this backup.pl. So backup pl opens a file over here which is copy.sh. so let us check this file also. Let us open the file. So this file is nothing but a basic netcat command. So we can do something, we can echo into this file and try to get another reverse TCP into this. Let me type into the file. I need to copy all these lines. We could have made this shell a much better shell by using the pty.spawn command, but I'm not using because was the need of this, because we already found the basic flag of this machine. If we had to search more commands or enumerate this machine more, we should have gone for the pty.spawn, and I forgot my IP once again. So let me check the IP. My IP is 10.4.0. and after this I'm going to use the port 4444, and the output will be in TMP, that's F, and write this whole thing into the EC/COP. So guys, I thought I made a mistake and I messed with the code while copying it, and so I rewrote the code and copied and saved it into the same and run the sudo using the perl, and we got a root down below over here. So here if we check who am I, so we are now root. So let us get into the root directory. We are into the root directory and we find the root.txt over here. So here is the txt. So let us copy this, go back to the page and paste our root.txt file over here, and we are done with this very easy machine called LazyAdmin. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please do like, share, subscribe to my channel, and press the bell notification and the bell icon to get notification about my videos, and I will try to make this kind of videos in a regular basis. Thank you guys.